How could I answer that? Do you recall speaking to him in the year of 2024?
I don't speak to nobody.
Okay. In 2023, do you recall speaking to that guy? Yes or no?
Man, say he don't speak to nobody.
I don't think I spoke to him in 2023.
Okay.
I remember seeing him at a club in 2019, not 2019, like 2020.
Okay.
Whichever one of the years I was out.
And
He
when
was
y'all
locked
were-
up so
when you
damn
saw
much.
him in the club, did you speak?
He
with
come
him?
home on
I
vacation.
was trying to become an
Right.
artist. I was trying to become a rapper. I saw him, and he was giving me advice on what I should do and how I should go forward with it.
Okay.
And he was trying to encourage me to do it.
To rap. That's in 2020.
There's one of them years.
One of them. Since that conversation when he was encouraging you to rap, have you had any other conversations with
I
him?
went back in jail.
Okay.
Went back home.
Since you've been out, any conversations with him?
Where he been?
Yes or no? Yes or no?
What? Yes, no, to what?
Since you've been out of jail, since 2020, yes or no? That's all I need. Have you had any conversations with that guy?
Not that I remember.
Thank Next, do you know someone by the name of Jeffrey Wood?
I heard him. He's a rapper.
Okay. Do you know?
I know him. I don't know him as Jeffrey Wade. I know him as Young Thug.
All right. And when you say you know him as a rapper, have you ever
Damn,
spent
Woody.
time with this individual?
Yeah, I did.
What?
Okay.
He should have said.
When is the
No, I'm
first
just
time
saying,
you
just-
recall? Strike that. What do you refer to him as?
Young
Young
Thug.
Thug.
Okay. When's the first time that you recall meeting Young Thug?
At the studio.
And roughly, about what year are we talking about?
Before I went to jail.
Before he went home.
Which time?
Right.
Nigga said, yeah, right.
Before that, I went to the feds.
So before 2015.
He don't even know how many
Do
times
you
he was
see
in
him
jail.
in the courtroom today?
Yeah.
Can you identify him by article of clothing he is wearing?
Said he can't see.
Brown. With dread. Sitting next to the bald head guy.
All right. Is he sitting? Is anyone else on the other side of him?
Like he look.
Thank you.
You said he had brown on.
You said that you met at the studio. How did you meet him at the studio?
Through a friend.
What friend?
I really didn't meet him. I just saw him at the studio when I was with a friend.
What friend were you with?
I asked him, can I take a picture?
What friend were you with when you saw him at the studio?
Doc.
Was it anyone else?
Huh?
Was there anyone else?
Huh?
There's a lot of people there. I don't recall who all the people was.
Do you recall if Tick was present when you first met this Young Thug?
I can't recall.
There you go.
You said that you met him at the studio, you asked to take a picture with him. You're right, I'm looping the question so I can get to my next question. When you met him at the studio and you took a picture, did your friendship or relationship develop after that time that you met him in the studio?
What you mean?
Did you all develop a friendship?
Did we develop a friendship?
Yes.
My definition of a friendship is not just knowing somebody or knowing who somebody is.
Okay. Did you start hanging out with him?
I started going to the studio a lot.
Okay. Did you start hanging with him outside of the studio?
I have.
Okay. When you hung with him outside the studio, where type of place did you hang out with him
But most of the time, he liked to be in the studio.
My question is, when he was not in the studio and you hung out with him, where would you hang out with him at?
We used to do fun stuff, like go to like bowling alleys and stuff like that. He went to the kids' football game, I remember. I've been to the club with them. I've been on shows, I mean, you correct that.
You said on shows?
Yeah, like when I watch him perform.
Alright.
I think this whole
It
case
is
just some
this-
shit.
The shows,
Take them
the
to
bowling
break them boys.
alleys,
I mean, they probably get
the
some time behind
club.
it, but
are we talking about in
Shit been going a long
2014,
damn time.
2015, or some other time?
I mean, I don't know, what is it all
2014
from? It's cause they was in a
2014.
gang and,
this
Selling
gang
drugs and
affiliated, yeah, all that type of stuff.
oh,
Say Thug was putting hits on people. And
that's what I was finna say, so who was the big weed?
In
Doug?
2014, about how often would you see each other on a monthly basis?
I don't keep up with that type of stuff.
Did you see him a lot?
This
In
nigga
2014,
face,
was it
man.
quite often? Were you always around? Or did you see him once in a blue moon?
Well, to know that he was a rapper and successful, I seen him a lot. To me, I think I saw him a lot.
Are you referencing like seeing him on television or being around him in person?
What you mean?
You just said,
What you mean?
because he's a rapper, I saw him a lot.
Yeah, because you don't see rappers a lot. So,
And I'm sorry, I just want to clarify, when you're talking about seeing him, are you talking about physically being in his presence or seeing him like on television?
I knew people that be around him,
Okay.
and I used to see him a lot. Every time I seen him, I saw him.
What?
I was happy to see him.
What?
Damn, Woody.
Besides seeing him in person,
Goddamn
would you
Woody,
ever
damn.
speak with him over?
Woody ready to go.
Meaning,
Did you ever talk to him? Let's first start old school. Pick up the phone, dial some
Woody
numbers.
dumb,
You ever
yeah.
talk to him over the phone?
No, what did I do?
That's why he probably looked at nigga Facebook, I mean Instagram, all the pictures on there. They know what they do.
have me and him had conversations?
Yes.
I can't recall if we did or did it.
Let me ask you FaceTime. Have you and Mr. Williams ever FaceTime with each other?
I can't recall.
No, I think she got a picture of him FaceTiming him.
You probably do. Fuck, we
Let
have
me
every
just
damn
ask you
thing.
generally in
Yeah, so one popped up and she was
2014,
like, no, I ain't ready.
with
Yeah.
any of your friends,
And he was
Shannon,
on FaceTime with
Little D,
somebody.
Yak, or you said you didn't speak to Yak, would you FaceTime any of them?
Say that again?
Shannon and Little D, would you FaceTime them? Back in 2015?
I don't like FaceTime.
I know you don't like it, that's not my question.
You know what I'm saying? So most of the time I talk on the phone, I call regularly.
Okay, but have you,
I don't recall talking on FaceTime.
you don't recall talking on it?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of. And I don't, you have to ask that again because I ain't for sure what you asked.
What?
I'll ask you again. 2014, 2015, have you ever,
Woody
I'll let you
sleeping.
pick.
I'm tired.
You and I both. Okay,
I was thinking, Jason.
back in 2014, have you
Woody
ever
say he tired.
FaceTimed
We
with
need to wrap this shit up.
Little D? Ever? Back then,
Let be.
Little D.
Oh, he's gonna be out on this one.
It might be.
But he said he stay in the house, he don't go nowhere.
How I supposed to remember that?
Do you call ever FaceTiming the Little D?
I don't.
Okay. What about Shannon?
I don't.
Okay. What about the person you identify as Young Thug?
The person I identified as who?
Young Thug.
I don't.
Okay. What about, you said noted yet?
If I FaceTime with him, I probably screenshot it and post it on social media just to show people that I probably was on the phone, but I don't remember if I ever did, have it.
How do you know it was screenshot?
Now, you said that you would spend time with him, whether it's a studio, or in other places. Were you close to Young Thug as you were Shannon and Little D?
These nigga faces, boy.
Outstanding objection.
Did you speak often with Young Thug back in 2014? Did you talk to him often?
Not that I recall.
I just you. Y'all permission to approach?
You know,
I'm showing defense counsel what's been marked as basically the 348 Yankee,
FaceTime picture.
and we are gonna move to admit excerpts of what's already been admitted, which is gonna be
American breaking their car
164
today. I didn't
Echo
Proud of himself.
Golf,
He's about done with it.
one
though, really.
64
He gotta do
Echo
a few more
Hotel,
things in it. You pretty much finished on the
one
inside. now.
64
So
Echo
I said, nigga, y'all
Juliet,
gonna sit on that goddamn.
164
Building.
Echo
I said,
Kilo,
nigga, y'all gonna be in that motherfucker looking at each other.
164 Echo,
Sweaty.
Sweating like a motherfucker.
and that's it.
No, there's nothing there. Yeah,
You good?
there's nothing there.
I said, y'all gonna have to put a cooler with some ice in the bag.
Good shit.
Want to show you what's been marked as 348 Yankee, 368 Yankee, 369 Yankee, 370 Yankee, 371 Yankee, 372.
Where they sleeping?
373 Yankee.
We're ready to go home.
First starting at Bill, he take him on this ball and some recognize.
Hey, man told him one time 40 couldn't see. And the picture blurry. I already said Young Thug had on brown.
What you want me to do?
Flip through, just tell me you recognize the people in this.
I ain't paying attention, bitch.
And they probably tell my man, I used to get some of my money back then.
Uh-huh. And they ain't probably saved none of it. Just fucked it all up. You know, Instagram, we got all that damn money on. Excuse me.
I'm sure they got some of them pictures.
Shit, probably all them pictures. And they already know the Instagram name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start there. Look at 373, Yankee, you recognize 370.
What about it?
What about it?
It's blurry.
It's blurry.
372, Yankee, who is 372?
It's blurry too.
Me, yeah, got it, and Young Thug.
You know, other people are those in that picture.
It's like the other artist, Duke.
Okay, anyone else?
I seen this guy, but I don't know him.
You don't know him,
Yeah, I seen him, but I don't know his name.
okay? All right, y'all, this time to say like the Tennessee States we did 372 Yankee, what's happening?
any objection to state 372 Yankee? All right, hearing none, 372 Yankee is admitted, then be published as you see fit.
Next, I need 371 Yankee, you recognize the 371 Yankee.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Me and Young Thug.
Right, this house, they like 10-6
Any objection to states 371 Yankee? Alright, it's admitted and may be published as you see fit.
370 Yankee.
Me and Young Thug.
Right, this house, they like 10 or admit to 370 Yankee.
Any objection to states 370 Yankee? Alright, it's admitted and may be published as you see fit.
369 Yankee.
Same.
Young Thug.
Mm-hmm.
This house, they were like, admit 369
Any objection to states 369 Yankee? Alright, it's admitted and may be published as you see
We got
fit.
that what a time. Look at it.
368.
Same.
If there's someone else in that picture besides, you would like that.
Let me see. Yeah.
You know who that person.
I know him as a rapper. Birdman.
Alright, this house, they like 368.
Oh, bird, man.
Any objection to states 368 Yankee? Alright, it's admitted, may be published as you see fit.
And for this right now, you right now, 348. 348 Yankee.
It's blurry.
It's blurry. I know they tired of that nigga.
How much of 348 Yankee? Mr. Coleman, looking at the computer screen, does the picture on the computer give you the same picture as us?
You say it again?
Does it look like the same picture?
Kind of.
He said kind of.
Say what you did.
He said kind of.
It look like the same picture.
Now scrolling in, is this a clear picture for you of who is in that picture?
What you mean?
You said this is blurry.
Right.
Are you able to see this clearer?
Right?
Who's in the picture?
Young Thug, me, and Shannon.
You know anyone else in that picture?
Yeah, it look like Big D.
Which little D? Because
Lily?
it's more than one little D, right?
Yeah, the other Lily.
Okay. How do you distinguish this little D from that little D? Is this little D from somewhere?
What you mean?
How do you distinguish this little D in this picture from little D that's on the side?
That's my son
Okay.
and Lily.
Your Honor, this house stay like the 10-6 348 Yankee Avenue.
Any objection to states 348 Yankee? Sure. Okay.